Previously on the Jeff Word, the meat, and we are gonna geek out, capture the chapter. I cannot show you the last picture. Extensive estate. The flap is on the bottom, and it's he's breaking into people's houses to get some food. Stay frosty.
What's he unboxing? What'd it be? Well, I don't know. Shut up and see.
Hey friends, welcome back to the twofer special two-part episode where we realize the guy selling the bikes, the guy at the bike shop, is not a good guy. Right now, in this half of the episode, I'm going to share with you a very awesome chapbook that I have read from Francois Vaillancourt. This is Saint Mary of the Lost, and my voice might not hold up. But what are you going to do? You're going to get a new voice? Maybe I'll dub over this. I read the early ARC, PDF ARC of this, an electronic ARC. I don't know how the kids say early ARC and make it sound cool. But even if I had those words, I wouldn't make it sound cool. This was a banger of a story. This is, I believe, his first published short story. And it was awesome. It was, I like it. I like the feel of it. I'm going to have to do some homework and find out how you can score one. I know he was talking about them on Facebook. I think they're probably on his website. But essentially, St. Mary of the Lost is this little cabin in a clearing in the woods. It's way out in the wilderness. And it has a history. It has a history of silence and isolation. I think that's like the main vibe. And as the story takes place, we're slipping in and out of time. We're going back to see the past. We're in the present where this touring band decides to make a stop here. This touring death metal band chooses this as a place to crash between gigs, and the singer picks this place as a place to crash. And we learn a little bit about its past as we are in the moment. I will say it's very atmospheric, very moody. It gets at those themes of isolation and silence and gravity. There's something here in this place that makes existence pause or cancel out. Now, you know that vibe when you walk into a snow-filled forest and how sound just dies immediately. That you hear like it gets absorbed into the trees, into the snow. And if you've not had that experience, it is magical. This felt more suffocating than that. Totally cool. Now, I mean, Francois kills it with the art, so we know he's a visionary. We know he has an eye for a place and a face and a mood and an emotion and an event. And that definitely translates to how he writes. It is written in English. This was originally written in French, and then he translated it into English. So it's even more impressive in my estimation that he creates this mood and this atmospheric thing. It's short and it pulls you through and you feel what you're supposed to feel. You feel those emotions. It makes you a little mad because you're like, how can this guy be so talented as an artist and also have this verbal power with the written word? And of course, it does have Francois art, which makes it such a perfect package because he is capturing all those moods, all that energy in words and images, and he just did a tremendous job. Oh, it is signed as well. Bam, Saint Mary of the Lost. This is so cool. I love that I have this on my shelf. It's going right next to the art book he did. I love seeing this. I hope more to come from Francois. And I will put a link so you can also enjoy your own chapbook. Very cool. If you don't recall, this was that chapbook of artwork. Very limited, very sold out. And Oh, look at that. It's the same exact size. So we've got a set going. If you've gotten this, you got to get on this, and then you can be a completist. You're also going to want all those Lividian chapbooks where he did the covers and things like that. But if you've ever been curious about what Francois would do with a story if he had all total creative control over it, you don't have to wonder anymore. And it is definitely worth the read. I am definitely going to reread it now that I have the chapbook, because reading on a screen is not my jam. Not my jam at all. So this will be a nice, I'll have a cup of coffee, sit down, read it. Maybe I'll wait till the winter when it's really quiet and little, there are no cicadas buzzing, reminding me that it's summer. Very awesome. So thank you for sending me this, Francois. I am thrilled I got it. So if there are others that have gotten it, please let me know what you think. I know Francois has got to be like, nervous about everybody's reaction to this sort of new venture. But I'm excited to read more and see more from Francois. And instead of reading it, I will post a picture at the end that has the description on the back of how Francois sums up his own story. So you can also hear a little bit more of the detail. So thank you for joining me this time. I hope to see you again next time. In the meantime, stay frosty. Very, very frosty